Alex. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is my February favorites video, and this is going to be the beauty version. I also have another one that's already up or is going to be up. That's the lifestyle version. So yeah, that's how I'm going to be breaking out these videos moving forward. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. My name is Alex, and I am Beauty Addict next door. I also have another channel called Beauty Vlogger 101, which is just a channel for beauty vloggers and aspiring beauty vloggers to learn more about you know, how to pick out their YouTube channel name, how to upload things, how to create a thumbnail, random tips that I give, going over stuff like Influenster and a get ready with me video that I just posted. So if you guys are beauty vloggers or aspiring beauty vloggers, definitely check that channel out. Both of my channels are cruelty-free, so if you are someone who only uses cruelty-free products, you came to the right channel. You can also go check out that other channel as well. So if you're not subscribed to me, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. And now that we got that introduction out of the way, let's jump on into my February beauty favorites. So the first products that we are going to go over are ColourPop products. So I have two ColourPop eyeshadows that I want to mention. Pretty much whenever I go to work, I always take a makeup bag with me and I do my makeup on the bus. Now because I'm doing my makeup on the bus, you know, I don't want to carry too much stuff with me. I also don't want to be doing a full face of makeup on the bus. I do quite a bit, but I don't do a full face like I did today. I try to minimize it, make it as easy as possible, and so I can get it done as quickly as possible. I do have a 45-minute bus ride, so I also want to comment back to you guys or edit videos. I actually bring my laptop on the bus. So during the week, it's really minimal, especially because no one at my work, some people don't wear makeup or they wear minimal makeup, so I don't know, sometimes I go all out, but usually on an everyday basis, I try to do something more minimized. So whenever I do that, I take two ColourPop eyeshadows, you know, a crease color and then a lid color. The crease color I put on the crease and then the lower lash line, and then the color that I put on the lid, I also like to use on the brow bone as the inner corner highlight. Maybe I'll throw it on my cheekbone if I feel like it. So it's really important to me to bring two eyeshadows like that with me. So I've mentioned Strength in the past. Cornelius is another great crease color, but the crease color that I have been using the most has been Wilshire, which is from the new K-pop ColourPop collection, and this is a matte eyeshadow. So it's perfect on the crease, and as you guys know, I really love a warm crease and warm looks in general, so this really does provide that. So I will link my K-pop collection video down below where I include swatches, I do a makeup tutorial, give you my first impressions, but I am wearing this in the crease and on the lower lash line in that video. It's just a great go-to color of mine, but I will do a swatch for you here as well. Alright, so this is Wilshire, and I do want to mention too that all of these ColourPop eyeshadows are so creamy, and like, that's my go-to. Whether it's going to be these two eyeshadows that I'm mentioning now or other two ColourPop products, they are so perfect for on the go because I use my fingers to apply them, so I don't even need brushes. So I mentioned this in my K-pop video, but with Wilshire, what I do for the crease, I use my middle finger and then I place it on the crease. I use my pinky and I do the lower lash line. Now the next one I want to mention is Sunset Boulevard, also from the K-pop collection, and this is a pearlized finish. It's a really pretty color, and I love using colors that also are good highlight colors, because if I'm only going to take two shades with me, this can be used as not only the lid color, but the brow bone highlight, the inner corner highlight, and then also cheekbone highlight if I'm, you know, really want to go that fancy. So I really like this one as well. Super creamy, even creamier than Wilshire. All ColourPop products are creamy, but there are some that are a little bit more creamier than others, but they are the most unique products. If you haven't tried ColourPop, you absolutely have to. You definitely need to try the liquid lipsticks just because those are my favorite, but also the eyeshadows are amazing and no one else has anything like it. So it's definitely a unique product. Here is Sunset Boulevard. It's just such a pretty warm kind of golden color. Now this product I don't use on an everyday basis, but there has been a couple days in the week where I've wanted to do a little bit more makeup than my minimal makeup, or I had somewhere to be and I wanted to get a little dressed up. And if I'm going to go out anywhere, if I'm going to do a day where I'm kind of doing a more full face makeup, I definitely want to wear eyeliner. And typically I don't on an everyday basis, but when I do, I absolutely love using the ColourPop Gel Color in Swerve. So this is just their gel eyeliner that I did line my eyes with today, and I use this all of the time. It's my favorite gel eyeliner for sure, but what's great about the ColourPop Gel Colors, as they call them, they're also good as eyeshadow bases. So I've used all of them as eyeshadow bases and they all work great. I used this one in my New Year's Eve makeup tutorial. I used a white one in my Blush Diamond Holiday Glam makeup tutorial. I've used, I think it's called Dirty Talk, is the gold one underneath Gold Looks. I should have used that today. And then Kicker, I think, is the silver one. no, Exit is the white one, but whatever. I just like using them as eyeshadow bases too because they're really gonna stick and hold on. But the Swerve one is my favorite, and that's the reason why I'm mentioning that is because whenever I line my eyes, I go to this, and I think it's really important to line my eyes. I really think I look so much better. It's amazing what a black liner will do. So when I do go in with an eyeliner, this is usually the one that I go to. Now the next two products are foundations. One I use on an everyday basis, like on my way to work. You know, I just want some light coverage, and then another one is what I use on the weekends when I want some more full coverage. So on the day-to-day basis, on the weekdays, I've been using the Physicians Formula Cushion Foundation because it's very easy to use on the go. Previously, I was just using concealer and just kind of putting concealer underneath my eye, on my cheekbone, and just calling it a day. But I thought this was great because I could put the color all over my face, which is typically what I want to do. And it's really easy for on the go because all you do is you pop it open, you have the brush or cushion, what do you even call this, like a foundation pad, and then you can just open this up and dip it in here. And what's great about this too is it's not a powder, it's a liquid foundation. It's just stuck into this cushion. And I don't like I can't put powder all over my face. I have dry skin, like that doesn't work for me. If I use powder all over my face, it's after I put on liquid foundation. So this is perfect for on the go because I just have this, dip it in, and I've only used this with it because it just works so well. I mean, I should probably try out the Beauty Blender to see how I feel about it, but the thing is, the time that I use it though is when I'm on the go. So I don't want to take a Beauty Blender, I don't want to take a brush, I don't want to use my fingers because it's going to get all over my fingers and like I don't have a sink to wash my hands or anything. So I just dip this in and put it all over my face. So it's so easy. Now it is super light coverage, so that's why I don't mind it on the weekdays because I'm not trying to go too crazy with my makeup. You know, with fuller cover foundation, I would want to go in with blush and like all contouring and all that stuff. But whenever I'm doing my makeup on the bus and I'm doing like a quick everyday look, I just put foundation on. I don't go in with blush. I don't go in with bronzer. I don't set my under eye concealer. I don't put concealer on. I'm just kind of putting this is the only thing that goes on all over my face. Now my favorite foundation that I own at the moment, now granted I only own 3 at the moment. I own the Physicians Formula, the one that I just mentioned, the one I'm about to mention, and then the Nars All Day Luminous Foundation. But the Toothpaste Born This Way Foundation is my favorite. It's a great full coverage foundation. It's not too dewy, it's not too matte, it's like a perfect balance. So I feel like that's what's great about it. I feel like it's gonna work with a lot more skin types than some other foundations would. Like the Nars All Day Luminous, I feel like is super liquidy. Maybe that wouldn't work for someone with oily skin, but I feel like this could work for both. And I've heard from different people with combo skin, oily skin, and dry skin all say that they really like this foundation. Some people hate it, but it just kind of is going to depend on what works for you. But I really like the coverage on it. I think it's medium coverage. I think you can build it to full coverage as well. I prefer medium, so I just do one layer, and I put it on with a beauty blender, which I mentioned in my previous video as well. So I have the black beauty blender. I'm planning on getting more down the road, but this one has been working out great. So that is how I apply the Too Faced foundation onto my face today. It's also how I blended out the concealer on my face. It's just a really great product. I really love this beauty blender for blending out foundation, blending out concealer, and also for placing loose powder so I could bake. And I'll do a baking video down the road for you guys, hopefully within the next month. Speaking of concealer, I have the NYX HD Concealer, which has been my go-to concealer. I wanted to get a concealer that was lighter and also more of a highlighting concealer. I have the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Custard, but it's a little bit tan for me now, and it's not a good one for highlighting. This one is perfect. It's a little bit on the lighter side, so I just put it underneath my eyes, on my forehead, nose, cupid's bow, chin, and then right here. And then I blended it out with the Beauty Blender. So I am wearing this today, and I use the Beauty Blender to also blend this out. So I think it's a great color. I like the creaminess of it. I think it's just a really good product, and I'm really impressed with NYX lately. They're definitely going to be, they're my favorite drugstore brand at the moment, for sure. They just have so many great products to choose from. And this was recommended to me from my friend Ashlyn, so I really appreciate it, girl, for you recommending this to me because I really like it a lot. Alright, the next product that I'm going to mention is the Anastasia Brow Wiz. I did get the brow definer. I mentioned that in my recent Cruelty-Free haul, but I've only used it once, so I want to keep testing it out more, and I'll let you guys know how I feel about it. But for the most part, this past month, I've been using the Anastasia Brow Wiz in Taupe, and it's just a great product. I really like it because you can really get in there. If you have thinner eyebrows especially, this is really going to be good for you because the brow definer is a little bit chunkier. Now, I think I may actually end up liking the brow definer better just because I like to do my eyebrows a little bit thicker. But if you're someone who has really tiny eyebrows, this is going to be more of your friend just because it has a smaller tip, a smaller brush. So I think that's really going to be the big difference between the two, is like what size are your brows, how quickly do you want to get them done. This is more precise, but it sometimes makes it easier so you don't overdo it. But I'm still testing out the brow definer. But this is a great product, great formulation, great pigmentation. I like the Brow Wiz on the end that comes with it. I repurchased this. This may be like my 7th to 10th one that I bought. Because at a certain point I would have like one in my purse, one in my drawer, and one not open yet, and like just constantly be using these. So eventually I had to start incorporating drugstore Brow Wiz, just because that these are expensive. I'm using up the ones that I have now, but I definitely want to incorporate more, like continue to incorporate drugstore brow products, just because this can get a bit expensive, but it's so good though. Now the next product that I want to mention is the Anastasia Glow Kit in Matte Glow. I love both glow kits, but this is definitely more of my go-to just because this is more of a bronze type of highlight palette. The other one has more of the pink, which pink highlight I do on a special occasion. I did use that in my previous video where I go over the negativity and positivity on my Cruelty-Free makeup declutter video or whatever. I am wearing the pink, I think, Starburst in that video. Generally speaking, I really like to go to Sunburst and Bubbly. Bubbly I like to place on the cheekbone a lot. I love summery, dewy, highlighty looks. I think it's just a great look. That's what's great about this palette, is like it will give you that. I could just use this palette to do my eyeshadow and my like cheekbone highlight, you know, put it on the nose, the Cupid's bow. Like, it is such a good go-to product of mine. I don't use this at all on a day-to-day basis just because I can't carry this whole thing with me and I don't want to ruin it, because if I put it in my purse it's going to get ruined because I just shove stuff in there. I need a bigger purse. Alright, now we're going to jump into mascara. So I want to talk about two drugstore mascaras, and I mentioned this one in my previous favorites video, which is the Wet n Wild Max Volume Mascara, but I also want to mention the Wet n Wild Mega Volume Mascara. Both are great day-to-day mascaras that will give you your... They really do a great job of volumizing your lashes, separating your lashes. They're good on the lower lash line. They're just not super thickening. So that's the only thing that I don't like about these. But at the same time, on the day-to-day, like, I really don't care. I'm just trying to get some color to my lashes. I don't want to deal with clumping. So these I don't have to deal with clumping, and then they get my lashes dark and they give them a little bit of volume. So I really like that about these products, and also they're super affordable. So what better mascaras to get than nice affordable ones that you're going to use on a daily basis. So you're going to go through them, the day-to-day basis ones, you're going to go through them most frequently. So you're going to want them to be the most affordable. So I think these are great options for that. Now the next one I talk about all the time, and it is the Toothpaste Better than Sex Mascara. I did have one subscriber comment, you know, it's getting really annoying because I feel like a lot of YouTubers are saying that these replace, like, these are like, if you don't want to wear false lashes, wear these because they're like the same thing. They're not. The two, and I do want to clarify that I'm not speaking for other YouTubers and what their opinions are, but in my opinion, I feel like you have, you know, a mascara like this is good at volumizing day-to-day, good at separating, but it's not going to give you at all a dramatic look enough to where it looks like false lashes. Now, the Toothpaste Better than Sex Mascara is as close as you freaking can get to false lashes without wearing false lashes. So it's not going to look like you're wearing false lashes, but they're going to look a little bit thicker and a little bit more volumizing than any other mascara that you can use. But there's nothing that can really replace false lashes. Even the more natural ones, this is, to me, not going to look like that. So for me, if I want to have more volumizing lashes, more thick lashes, but I don't feel like taking this time to put on false lashes. Like, I didn't take the time today, I just wore this today. And I don't want to deal with the irritation because I know I have sensitive eyes, other people may have sensitive eyes. You don't, you know, you want to avoid false lashes when you can. So this is a good product to go to if you want to avoid that. Alright, the last products I want to talk about are ColourPop liquid lipsticks. So the ones that I have right here are Clueless and Rouge. Now Clueless is my go-to lipstick. I always keep this in my purse, but it is a great go-to pink color. Let me do a swatch. Okay, so here is Clueless. It's a great, like, dusty pink, everyday color. I absolutely love Clueless, and I love ColourPop liquid lipsticks. I can't emphasize that enough. And then this is the ColourPop Rouge. It's also from the K-pop collection. So this past month, whenever I didn't want to do a more day-to-day look and I wanted to do something a little bit more vampy and dressed up, I would go in with Rouge. So I also use this in my K-pop makeup tutorial, so I will link that down below, like I said before, so you guys can see it when I'm wearing it. But this is Rouge, is a more of like a warm cherry vampy color. It's absolutely beautiful. So I would highly recommend checking these two out. ColourPop has amazing liquid lipsticks. They are by far my favorite. Now right now, I am wearing the Anastasia Beverly Hills Pure Hollywood liquid lipstick, and I do really like this a lot. I like the formulation better of the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. Now, I didn't want to wear a ColourPop liquid lipstick in this video because I'm constantly wearing them. I'm very well aware of how they wear, so I wanted to pay more attention to some of my other products, and I just recently got this. I have worn it once before today, and I do like it. They're a bit moussier. They're a little bit harder to work with than I think the ColourPop ones. So you got to take your time. I kind of wipe off the tip, but they are still good products. I don't think these are as drying as the ColourPop ones. I think they're still drying after you wear them for a while. They definitely get a little bit dry, but just initially, like, these are definitely not as drying. All right, so now that we went through all of my products, I do want to mention what my favorites are, and this is going to be so redundant because I feel like I say it every time, but definitely my favorites are the ColourPop liquid lipsticks. They are my go-to lip products. They're holy grail products of mine. I absolutely love all the ones that I have tried. This one especially is my go-to everyday color. This one has been a fun recent color that I've really liked from the K-pop collection. They're just amazing. They last all day. Like, there's some times where I'm wearing them and I forget that I have liquid lipstick on, so then I'll start licking my lips. I'm like, oh my god, I have lipstick on. Like, what am I doing? Because I don't even notice it. And they're like, I'll eat and stuff, and I've had people comment, like, I wore, what was it? Is this one it? I wore this one in Buds, and my girlfriend's mom was like, you've been eating chips and salsa all day, and like, this has not moved. And it wasn't. Like, I kept eating, and you know, it didn't go away, and it was awesome. I'll just put these away. Alright, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Also, I want to know what your favorites are from the month of February. Are there any products that you just go to all the time that you think I should try that are cruelty-free? I would love to know. And then if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below. Like this video if you've liked it, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!